Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from the 27th of February, and it's up to the March of 5th, the 5th of March, 2022. So 27th of February up to 5th of March, 2022. And this is especially for you coming from Aries. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and especially looking at your palms. I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. I'll show you how the system works. And I'll show you how to reach that magic inside you so that you can be able to reach the soul to be somebody very special in the world. And I'll show you many other ways of how to just become lucky through your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions. We'll talk more about that later. Sunday, the 27th of February, is going to be a very lucky morning afternoon for you. And you're going to have the chance to show off your skills of any kind. You'll have the planets of determination with you as well. So it becomes a lucky morning and afternoon to be used in material ways. You can also have a lot of fun if you want and be out with your family members. Chase for that romance, try your luck, and you'll get what you want very nicely. Evening and nightfall planets start to move very slow. They do that, they frustrate you. They frustrate you because they don't allow things to happen. So double check all your plans for the evening nightfall. They may be cancelled, they may be postponed, the date may not show up, something will go wrong to frustrate you. And even if you do go out, tell yourself don't be too expectant of anything. Nothing is going to work for you. So sometimes it's better not just to waste time and go out. But if you have to, plans already made, then tell yourself not to be too expectant. You may meet people you don't like that you know from your past as well. Monday, the 28th of February, this is going to be a lucky 24 hours for you. You're going to have the chance to promote yourself in every possible way, whether at work, whether in business, whether wherever you are. Your popularity is going to be sky high. This is the kind of morning and afternoon you want to impress your bosses with your ideas. So talk to them. And if you're in business, this is the kind of morning and afternoon you want to impress your business possibilities, your new partners, or the people that you want to do business for. It's going to be a great morning and afternoon. All you need not to do is try to improve tolerance and improve teamwork. That's important because you're going to be very fussy with people. Evening and nightfall, also extremely lucky. And the planets that control your evening and nightfall, they are the planets of concentration on what you want. So you have to make up your mind. What do you want in the evening nightfall? If it's the romance, then go after it. If it's to help your family, do that. If it is to meet business people, tell yourself, is it for my job? Is it for my business? Whatever you attempt to do, the chances are sky high that you're going to do well. Tuesday, the 1st of March, is another very lucky morning and afternoon. There's a concentration of planets now. It's all doubling up, meaning that whatever is good becomes doubly good. So you have to be careful not to take people for granted, not to take things for granted in the morning and afternoon. You'll have the chance to make a name for yourself. But again, it says it's better for you to be part of a team rather than to go solo. Because too much of these good planets, they make you fussy and they make your standards too high. They make you a perfectionist, which is not very good. So work with people morning and afternoon, and you'll do much better. Talk to your bosses with your ideas. They are going to be unique ideas. Evening and nightfall also very good. I see some emotional planets there. Again, don't be fussy and tell yourself not to unnecessarily show your skills to just make yourself too important. So back again to teamwork. Do teamwork and be part of a team, and you'll enjoy yourself extremely well in the evening nightfall, and you'll get what you want as well, as long as you take the soft approach. Wednesday, the 2nd of March. Now it's full of emotional planets. Yes, your creativity, imagination is going to be sky high, but it's a working day in the morning and afternoon of Wednesday, the 2nd of March. With so many emotional planets, you're bound to be thinking emotionally. Who you're going to have dinner with or lunch with, who you're going to be with, should you be chasing for that romance and all this sort of stuff. Well, you can't afford to do that because it's a working day. So tell yourself, morning and afternoon, focus on the job. Yes, many of these planets are planets of imagination. So use your imagination for the job area. You're going to be have many skills in the morning and afternoon, talking skills and doing skills and creative skills. So make use of that rather than just be moping around and looking for that person you want to meet. Evening and nightfall, emotional planets double up, which means that they become very strong. No harm in the evening nightfall being emotional, but you will become very fussy. I see a planet that might make you a bit rebellious, which means that you may show that you are not satisfied with the people you are. Don't do that. You will spoil the evening and nightfall. So, emotional people, what do? They get very fussy, they get very moody, and they become very changeable. So, the whole of this Wednesday, 2nd of March, the whole day, this moodiness and changeability will be after you. So, you must remember that whatever you start to do, you must finish. Otherwise, you will try different things all the time and make a mess of them by attempting to do too many things at the same time. Thursday, the 3rd of March. This is a very powerful, good day for you. You'll have the chance to meet people in the morning and afternoon who are very important to you, whether for the job, whether for the business. And you can meet people as well who will give you the chance to grow and enlarge in whatever you are doing. So you have that possibility in the morning and afternoon. Only you'll have to try to be negotiable and to learn to work with people. Don't try to take it all on your own. The temptation is that to do it by yourself, you won't be able to manage it. So try to focus and try to be part of a team again. And you will do well in the morning and afternoon, making some great contacts. Have lunch with somebody that matters to you, and that will go down very well. Again, don't be dominating. That's all I ask of you in the morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall. Many of these morning planets will come there as well. The trouble is, you are going to be very much a person thinking of your way only. So you may not be on the same wavelength as other people. And when that happens, well, you are not going to be very friendly because these sort of planets in the evening, nightfall of Thursday, the 3rd of March, they make you dominating and they want it their way. So you try to be flexible and try to be negotiable, and you will then do well in the evening, nightfall. Otherwise, you'll just end up with not being on the same level of thought. Friday, the 4th of March, there is a problem, a big problem. The problem comes unexpectedly and suddenly in the morning and afternoon. And you have to be careful that these planets are also due to accidents. So you can have accidents in the morning and afternoon because these I call the planets of unexpected badness. So tell yourself to be very cautious what you say and what you do in the Friday, the 4th of March, because things are going to be upset in a very strange, unexpected way. So the planets of unexpected are playing there. And at work, you can't afford to do that. In business, you can't afford to do that. So how do you do? You follow rules and regulations. That's what you do. And when you follow rules and regulations, you'll be under control and you'll control things properly. Don't be rebellious either. Don't come up with ideas or say things which shock people. So there's a danger of you having problems at job, in business, in anything in the morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall. Some of these planets follow you there. And what can they do? Well, they make you again a difficult person. You will be, in a way, expecting more than what you want, and you won't be getting it. That's the problem. It's a negative whole day. Past problems may also come to disturb you in the evening, nightfall, or even throughout the whole day. Don't connect to people that you know are trouble from your past. And tell yourself some of the plans you make may slow down. So double check whatever you are going to plan in the evening, nightfall. Double check because plans may change. And therefore you will be very disappointed. If you don't have to be out on such evenings and nightfall is much better. Saturday, the 5th of March. This is a very fast moving Saturday, 5th of March. And they make you careless. They make you say things without thinking. They make you spend hopelessly. They make your plans just be not somehow sustainable. So what do? Well, two words, slow down. Slow down in speech and slow down in action because you're going to say things. You're going to think of things. You're going to do things at a top speed. And that's going to create carelessness and making mistakes like that. So be careful morning and afternoon. Things can go very wrong. You'll just be not on the same wavelength as people. So say less and do less and listen more. Don't take charge. Let somebody else take charge and let them get the responsibility. And be careful when you do things fast. You will tend to be making a lot of mistakes or miscalculations, misinformation. So slow down are the magic words for you to remember. Saturday, the 5th of March. And the evening and nightfall. You might meet somebody very important. Be careful how you address that person, how you commit to that person, because you'll try to impress that person very much. Or that person may be living with you. So, whatever it is, don't commit to things without thinking. Don't say things without thinking. And this way, the whole of Saturday, the 5th March, morning, afternoon, evening, nightfall, you can bring it under control. So, that's the week for you. Now, this 90-minute session I have for you. Yes, it will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and listening and looking at your palms. Your palms are very special. Did you know that yesterday, about 350,000 or more children were born yesterday? 350,000 or more. They can't have the same destiny. They can't have the same fate just because they're born on the same day, because all their palms will be different. Palms belong to the soul, and it's a map put on you of how the plans are made for your past, your present, and the future. That's what's happening. So these are very powerful tools of communication if one learns to read palmistry. And so I will look at your palms. And this 90-minute session, I'll lay the platform for you for your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I'll talk to you about your next 9 years so that you know exactly how things are going to work out. And that's how I organize your life for you in many, many ways. And best of all, I'll teach you how to reach that magic inside you. That's your soul. It's there. But most horoscopes will only find the activity of the soul in their 50s or the 60s or the 70s ages. It comes very late. But I'll show you how to activate the energy much, much earlier so that you can make use of these supernatural energies to do anything you want, to win lotteries or to get one of your best jobs or whatever and find happiness as well. So here's my email again. The investment is USD $50. And what you get will make you a very different, very lucky person for your next 9 years. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.